was important to me. I was working with a special operations unit. We were in a high-value primary where we were doing anywhere between 10 and 20 search warrants a week. We were knocking down doors, dealing with gang-affiliated people who are armed and shooting back. It was a dangerous situation. A lot of times, because they know if they're unarmed, that you can't shoot them, they would fight. So the SWAT team that I was assigned to decided that instead of having an armed guy go in and the guy say no, 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 and try to grab him, that they would start developing a plan to stop me. I'll set your guy in, right behind a guy with a gun, get down on the ground, and the guy, my job was in uncertain circumstances, he was to be put on the ground. So I got a lot of real practice of real fighting, not a drill, not for points, not for a trophy, not for anything but my life. And it taught me a few things about myself, a few things about fighting. Now, Professor would ask me, well, what did you do? And I would tell him, well, I did this, and I did that, oh my God. And I would show him. Perfect. Well, one time he's in town and he says, you would take me to this place. Well, sure. So I take him to this place where we're doing all this work. My God, you would make it heavy out of the car, I would get some practice. Just shows you Professor's mentality. He was not afraid of a real fight. Professor told me all the time, make this technique yours. Make this art yours. So that's what I've done. You've all trained with me this weekend. You've seen 2 versus 1 in many different avenues. That's all Professor. That's just everything put together. You see the posing, you see copy, you see it at the end. Those are all things that Professor has done for me. That taught me just as well as everybody else. I made it mine. That's how I feel. I made it mine. Because he gave me. No one can take that from me. So what I've done since Professor's passing, several things. Professor always talked to me about you must be happy. If someone makes you mad, you picture it as the problem, you smile. So I've been really concentrating on being a better person, being happy. I went to my own school. Lost a lot of weight. I try to inspire other people to take Arnis and train. But I also try to take people that are in Arnis and inspire them to be the best they can be. Because Arnis isn't just about swinging a stick or throwing a punch. It's about being the best that you can be. The best father. The best Arnis person. The best policeman. The best brother. The best friend. The best wife. Whatever it is, that's what Arnis is about. Not just, we can all learn that. You know? We can all learn that. Okay? Some of the things that I've done. Now, I've developed an empty hand program for law enforcement because I was a police officer. I teach at the police academy. I train special operations. I have a specific program with just flashlight. I do empty hand programs for civilians for self-defense. I have a handgun program that's called MOC, Modern Arms Combat Handgun. It teaches you how to fight while you're carrying your gun. You know, here that doesn't make a lot of sense. But where I come from, everybody carries a gun legally. It's very important to know how to fight, how to defend so no one takes that gun from you. Also, if that gun doesn't come out of that holster in time, it will not go bang. If it doesn't go bang, it doesn't protect. So I've designed several different programs with what Professor gave on top of all the other copy, 2 versus 1, and everything else I've been doing. As a law enforcement officer, I'm right-handed. I carry be in their position. That takes work. Number one. To be the best you can be. Now, copy. The copy is everything that you've already seen. I'm not showing you anything different. It's the same. You're thrown out. Okay? You understand? You go this way. I do. Whoop. Oh, that's it. Oh. So what I've done is I've taken everything the professor gave me, and I've used it, but I use it every day. The way I live, the way I work, the way I train, the way I teach. That's what the professor wanted. Thank you.